I am going to the Big Red Bash in Birdsville next week, and I leave on Saturday. And I'm a bit excited. I'm spending this weekend packing, where I'm going to be writing content for MDC campers and shooting video kind of like this and all around the country. So when I do the trip up to Birdsville, I'm going in convoy with them, shooting that trip. And then I'm going to be going up to top of Queensland and doing Cape York and coming all the way back down again. I've manifested a writing deal with Caravan World, so that'll be funding a bit of the trip, writing columns and articles for them. Beautiful thing is I'll be working and traveling the whole way around this trip that I'm doing, because I have a very laptop kind of business where I do marketing and branding and content creation for clients. And I have my satellite dish that I've got from Starlink, and I will be doing my thing the whole way around while I'm doing my trip. So I will be documenting it and sharing it with you and showing you what it's like to lead more of a nomadic life. Women solo traveling, despite whatever situations have happened to them in their life, they're taking hold of their life and doing it anyway. Come with me on my journey. A couple of hours since I last chatted to you, and I think I have got pretty much all my clothes sorted out. They're on my bed. I'll show you in a second. I've definitely packed too much, but I'm going from to really cold weather in Birdsville, like freezing nights and, mild days around 20 to 25 degrees. But then I'm going up to Cape York, which is beautiful. So we're talking about 30 degrees and very mild nights, and I'm swimming. So very, very different temperatures, and I need to be prepared for all of that. So, of course, for the bash, I've got, jackets and shirts and really warm jackets and fluffy things and puffer vests, and I've got a really nice oilskin vest there. I've got, tights and things, jammies and jumpers to wear underneath everything, because it's all about layers. Jeans, just a couple pairs of jeans. I don't really wear jeans much. Socks, scarves that are really nice and warm, hats. Of course I need 3 beanies, and then I've got, workout gear, because I'll be working out the whole time while I'm there as well, and my roller, sleeping bag, so I can't ignore all that. On this lovely hat I got from Dane. He's lending it to me, so my head's nice and warm. But then I come over to my Cape York clothes, and I'm going to be up around Noosa and Port Douglas, so I want to have a couple of nice things to wear there. I've got my clothes, a couple of dresses, a couple of nicer things, not much really, and just shorts, and I love these sort of clothes. And you just got my t-shirts, jammies again, a couple of pairs of cozies, they don't take up too much room, beach towel, and then I've got my bedding, which is here, plus the doona and the blanket that you can see on the bed. So I don't actually know how I'm going to cull much of that. Then I've got boots, I've got my good old Ariat cowboy boots that I've worn to every bash and every camping trip. I'll live in those in winter. And these things are wonderful. They're like, my kids gave me these at Mother's Day. They're fluffy, rubber-soled, big boot things. They are amazing at night time. My normal little black boots, they're Colorados, and then just my summer shoes for camping, and just some really old joggers. And we haven't even touched on toiletries. So I'm just trying to find a way to conserve all that and do the bare basics for that, so it doesn't take up a whole lot of room. But that is, realistically what I'll be taking on my camping trip. And thank God it's actually only me. I'm going solo. So the caravan I'm taking is designed for 2 people, but a lot of women are buying them, and men are buying them for themselves when they go solo camping. So I'll have more room than the average person if they were going as a couple. So that's to my advantage. And this is like one with all just, I won't open it all up, you can see a hot water bottle, poncho, some ropes, kitchen stuff, utensils and everything in there. That's my wall kit to my awning when I get that. That's a cooker that I use if I can't cook outside. If it's really late one night, I'll just use that inside. My torch, picnic blanket, my yoga mat. Who doesn't go away without a yoga mat? And a tarp. And of course, Jerry's full of water just to be safe, and those rubber mats to put in front of the door, if it's raining or something and really sopping wet. And then this is just all the stuff, don't know if I need it. This is just to blow up my boogie mattress thing when I'm on the water. And, just the solar lights and lamp torches and things, headlamps. My weights, electrical lead, a few more ties, my little handy dandy fold up shovel and my camping kitchen, and then just, you know, my basic things to get me out of trouble if I get stuck. Thank God I will cover a kit, hopefully I don't, and if I get bogged, hopefully I don't. This thing is unreal. This actually is like a ground mat that we put at the front of where you stand, and that's unreal if you're camping somewhere where it's really rough, either on sand or burrs, and it all slips through. Then the only other thing I need to do is, oh God, all the food and just putting all the cooking stuff. And I have to go to the hardware once I find out what tools and stuff I need to take with me, just as a, you know, precautionary safety thing. So I think I'm actually starting to get on top of this, which is really cool. Less than 24 hours away before I leave to go on my big Outback and Far North Queensland trip. And I'm feeling a little vulnerable, which is what always happens the day before I go somewhere, something massive on my own. You know, I'm going to be with the MDC crew, which is excellent for the Birdsville leg of everything. But then after that, I'm on my own. I'll be towing a caravan and heading up to northern Queensland. And I feel a little, you know, to be truthful. Hey, we're off. Finally, a little bit later than what I thought I was going to be. And it's so bizarre when you plan a trip for such a long time and talk about it, and then you finally go. So I have no idea what to expect from the trip. I just know it's going to be big on a personal level. I really know that in my heart. I think I'm going to really meet myself a bit, particularly the part of the trip where I'm just doing it all by myself. I think that's really good for me. I think more people should get out and do things by themselves, like a big extended trips like this. You really learn what it is that you want for you in your life, because even though you can be, you know, a lot of people are married or they're in really long-term relationships or in and out of them, kind of like me, and so you're always thinking from the perspective of what your partner wants instead of thinking about, well, what do I want? And so this is just a really great opportunity for me to live for me and listen to my heart, what I want to do, particularly because I'm going into the desert. This is so symbolic for me. The last time I was here, I was with Steve. That was 7.5 years ago. Funnily enough, on an MDC trip. So it's a really exciting time of life. All I know today is that I'm driving north. I'm going to try and make it to Coffs Harbour. That's my destination for tonight. And tomorrow my destination is Brisbane. That's what I know. And that's it. No other expectations.